Welcome back to our series on enterprise content management solutions. So in the last session, we talked about the first use case of HR, that is an employee document review. And in today's sessions, we will be talking about basically the second use case, right? The second use case here today will be how employee can access your typical HR policies, and there are various discussion forums in your organization you might be having. So how as an employee you can access it, that we'll be going to talk about, right? So this is the second use case for this series, accessing HR policies, documents, and your discussion forums using OpenText. Okay. So now let's move on. So we'll talk about that. Let me go to the system and we will see how does it look like for a system to understand a typical access, how to access HR policies and those respective details. We will see that here. Okay. So let me go there. So now let's log into our SuccessFactors system. So let me log in using my employee ID, user ID and password. And let me, suppose I would like to see what are the details about the first aid training in my organization I'm having by checking your HR policies. Okay, so this is my SuccessFactors screen. And inside in this company, and I would like to see as an employee, Pauline, I would like to see where are my HR policies are there. So what I will do, I will go to my workspace. This is a typical workspace. And towards the right hand side, you can see there is something called HR policy global, right? So here, what I can do, I can simply click that HR policies. And you can see I have checked the documents on the left hand side and didn't find what I was looking for. So what I will do, I will post a question. Okay, suppose I'm not aware of what kind of documents we do have for first aid training, I'll post a question. So we have a forum like this. For in the left hand side, we'll be having a series of document like you can see there is a corporate giving policy, tuition reimbursement program policy, code of business ethics, privacy in the workplace, acceptable standards, global travel and expense policies. All the policies are already available. Okay, but what I was searching as a Pauline or employee, I couldn't find it out, right? So I have an option here to ask a question, which is very unique here, especially in the document, your enterprise content management solution by OpenText. What I will do is the next step, I will just post a question there like this. Okay, it is a forum now, right? Just like a social media, you will be having a, you can have a question. It's a kind of a community question. How do I get so and so? So I can post a question here like this, ask a question. Or the previous question also I can see if somebody has asked. And here I should ask a question with a required question directly here. Okay, so let me put it a question like this. Is there a schedule for the next first aid training courses, right? Then simply I will write down the question and simply I will post the question here, right? So that's for the moment. So I have to wait. Suppose somebody is in the community, in the employee forum, somebody is answering that. I have to wait for that. So in this way, you can navigate and till you check your questions till it is answered, right? So this is the second use case which I was talking about. It's a very unique one. So in a typical success factor, you may be having your HR policies, document management, but discussion forum is a unique here and a typical this ECM solution, right? So this is all about your second use case, which I was talking about accessing HR policies and the discussion forums. Okay, how do you access and all? So that's all for it today. And in the next session, I'll be talking about the third use case. We'll be moving ahead, and we'll be talking about how, as an employee, you can upload your document into your enterprise content management solution. Okay, in OpenText using success factor. Also, we can do it. How as the individual also can do it. So that is the use case number 3, which we'll be talking about in the next session. Okay. So thanks for watching the video. And if you have not subscribed, you have to subscribe this channel, and you will be finding a lot of series of videos in my platform, right, in YouTube, as well as your typical learning platform like this. So here also you'll be getting a lot of videos, a lot of mentoring options based on a requirement. Okay, so you'll be getting all those sessions here itself. Okay, so now let's move on to the next one. So we will stop here. And in the next session, we'll be talking about the hard use case, which is a document upload scenario.